Hey, Chris Matthew here from Skynet. Taking a break from coding to show you another cool little hack. So, we're always experimenting with boards. I think on the Skynet operating system we're up to three, I believe. The Arduino, the Pinocchio mesh microcontroller, and Spark devices. So that's pretty cool. We've been running on Raspberry Pi for a long time for our Skynet hub. That lets you control things in your home, like Philips Hue light bulbs or Nest thermostats or Belkin Wemo remotes, etc. And I said, well, let me try out this Intel Galileo. So I got my hands on an Intel Galileo. Fry's Electronics had one in stock. So this is kind of a cool device. So this has got a Linux processor on it that's powerful enough to run Node.js. And it also has an Arduino on it as well. So kind of like a Yun, you can kind of hit both sides and do two different things with one board. And it's got all the GPIO pin options for you to control things like direct pins and stuff. But I installed Node.js on it, and then I downloaded the Skynet Hub from GitHub and installed that. That was all pretty quick. And I connected my Philips Hue, I guess that side behind me, to it as well, and we can send it messages. So here, if you look at this console, so I basically, let's see, I ran node server.js, and that basically started booting up the Skynet hub. It authenticated with Skynet over WebSockets. It look to see my sub-devices, and I have a Philips Hue running here, and then I have just the default messenger plugin, that greeting plugin that basically echoes back what you say. So starts a web server, looks at it, it lets you know again what your UUID is and the port it's running on. So now it's just sitting waiting for commands. So if we open up just a console here, and I'm going to send the message to my Intel Galileo's UUID, and I'm going to say the subdevice is a Hue, light bulb number 2, which is that guy. We'll say, on, we want it on. We'll change the hue color to 45,000. That is more of a blue color, and we hit enter, and we've got a blue light, and it's instant. I mean, isn't that cool how fast it is? So what happened there, here, let me change it to a green. What happens here when we send this message, we're sending it to the Skynet servers in Amazon EC2. That then turns around and sends a message to the Intel Galileo, and then the Galileo says, oh, I know how to change up that protocol to talk directly to the Hue inside your home. So we're not going through Philips cloud or anything. This is all direct WebSockets from this browser call to Skynet, to the Intel Galileo, to the light bulb in that amount of time. So let me turn it back to 65,000. There you go.